Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is part 3. As you can see, the skid steer's gone, so that's good news. Just a quick run about the car. As you can see, I kind of did some little buffing and compounding, trying to get things back together over here in the back. Have tires off, as you can see. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to reassemble the front. Come a long way since I had the last video. Sorry for the shaking. Just trying to move around the car. Don't mind Hubcap the helpers here. He's my fat cat helper. So, but you can see right now I got the core support in. I also got some of the front braces sent off for the skin and the front driver's side fender to get painted. I've got a new one coming because of this right here. It's got more dents than I want. It's got a crease here on this edge, and this one here is basically peeled. As you can see, it's completely peeled and cracked, so it's shot. It needs a new fender, so we're gonna put a new fender on it. I'm getting it painted with the front bumper. As you can see, core support looks pretty good. Everything's coming along. Having a little bit of difficulty trying to get this Cobb intercooler back on. Of course, it was aftermarket, so I called Cobb to see if they had some brackets, but they said that the original brackets that came with the car is what they used to mount it with. So I am having to fabricate some kind of brackets. You can see them right over here. I'm making them out of aluminum because, of course, this is aluminum as well. Of course, with dissimilar metals, you don't want any. If you let dissimilar metals touch each other, they will corrode. So the Cobb intercooler is made of aluminum, and I'll probably more than likely have to use zinc bolts to put into the core support, which is down underneath here. So you can see everything looks pretty good. Got everything all squared away there. Trying to get this fender liner in first, but I've got to take this bracket, the one that goes on the skin, that comes on the front here. I have to take this off so I can get this piece of plastic out of it. There's a little piece of plastic right on the inside that's got to come out. So we get that attached, and then we can get the bumper back on. We got to get those off. That's going to be a pain in the A. So a little bit hard because the bolts are up underneath here. I can't put the skin back together, and it's hard to get a wrench, and they're like a 7mm. Man, don't attempt it yourself. It's crazy how hard it is. So, a little update. Car's looking great though. Give you a little side view of it. Probably everybody's wondering why that blue bucket's underneath there. So I went to put coolant back in the system, and I had an oil cooler hose that was attached down in here. It goes up to this blue towel here. That particular hose got a hole in it, so when I put fluid in it, it started dripping. But everything else, I replaced one of the hoses underneath. And that guy right there is part of a whole assembly that goes all the way under here and back into the back side of the firewall. And I'm not fooling with that. So I'm going to more than likely have to make a part for that. But that's no big deal. This is my car. And it's not a far place to go. As you can see, it's kind of down in there. Let me put a flashlight on so you can see a little better. So you can see, probably see that little wet spot right there. That's where it's got to go. So from there to the blue end right there. So it's not a span, probably about maybe 1.5 feet or less. So that's where I'm at, guys. Glad you're following along. Got some new subscribers recently. I'll do what I can to try to give you better content. If there's anything, if you guys leave comments, you can let me know if there's something you're interested in seeing. I'd be more than welcome to help out and maybe show you how to do these things yourself. I'm sorry I don't show like informative videos, but I try to show you the progress and see what this car, I'm looking forward to putting this thing together. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be quite a nice vehicle. I can see already. I think it's got some pretty nice stuff, and I found a Cobb Stage 2 VR chip that hooks up to the OBD2 port, which I think I'm going to buy. That will spice things a little bit up on this car, so we'll see where it goes from there. But thank you for following, and leave your comments below, and I'll read them and see what we can do. Thank you for watching.